Anyway, to answer your question, basically nothing changed. This is still the same conversation you get with Asgore, except this time it goes a little bit different. Although I'm gonna be honest, a part of me, it really, the first time I played, it really took me out of it, because this is exactly the same as the intro of the regular fight. But
Oh
suddenly
no.
Toriel.
Well, that's new.
Yeah, and keep in mind, this is the first time since the tutorial
Beginning of the
that we
game
see
that we've
her.
seen her.
Again, you could have allowed me to have like at least one or two conversations, or like send a bunch of text messages, or who knows, have her be like on social media, not realizing that we're following her. You know, something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one thing I do agree with. They have a whole bunch of souls available. So why didn't Asgore just take one of them, cross the barrier? Probably because the humans would immediately like
Attack him.
shoot it or something. I mean, I don't know. Suddenly Undyne. But
What's
I also,
next? Papyrus is going to show up in on the left side.
I also, I don't know why, but for some reason, I just fucking love Asgore's anime, like aesthetic where he's all teary-eyed. Suddenly Alphys, for some reason.
Yourself.
Um,
Are you another? Oh, this is
It's
just
we.
poor Elf.
suddenly Papyrus.
There's
Here's
Papyrus.
Iris.
Yeah, so this is one of those
I
typical
love it.
hey, let's all get together kind of moments.
I love that. There,
Suddenly
there's
Sans.
Sans.
His heads.
Now, you know how before Sans mentioned during a dinner date that there's a door where he constantly practices knock-knock jokes?
Yeah.
That
was
was
Toriel's door.
that was Toriel.
Yep. I gotta admit, going back to when Papyrus showed up, it's like, if anyone fights, oh, ask your DNA for help.
Get
Yeah.
undone.
I love that.
Yeah.
Stay in my life.
This is the worst damn.
But I just love how like Asgore is all teary-eyed for some reason.
Yeah.
I mean,
Fucking awesome.
of course, I would probably cry too if I saw my ex.
True.
Suddenly Metaton!
Of course.
Even though we deactivated her.
Yeah.
Or him, I guess. Anyway, you ready to see some fish on fish action?
Oh god.
Oh God.
Oh yes! God damn it, Toriel! Son of a bitch!
I actually do love that. Not in front of the human.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I actually do love that. It's like, not in front of the human.
Anyway, this is a really wholesome moment, right? Nothing could possibly ruin this.
A tiny flower. Oh shit.
Oops.
Good job, Papyrus.
Yeah, so in case you're wondering, we're not gonna have the same boss fight. This boss fight is going to be entirely different. Because this time we actually learn what it drives Flowey. And it has something to do with what we pretty much spent the entire last part discovering. And I'll wait for the actual reveal before I start talking about it, but yeah, so how about you guys find something to talk about in the meantime?
Wow, good job, Edgy. Good job.
It's 2:40 a.m. I'm still technically under the effects of a low iron, and it's been a long week.
Fair enough.
Also-
fair enough, Edgy.
Also, real talk. Seeing happy ending in quotations really makes me think something else.
You're talking about surprise stimulation.
God damn it, Edgy.
What, is it not what you were thinking about?
I wasn't gonna say it.
Well, if you're not saying it, I will. It's not like we target ourselves towards children. But I do like how here basically the characters go like, we give you strength, we'll protect you. And then Alfie says that it's technically impossible. Yeah, I do like this moment. And then a whole bunch of other monsters come as well.
Including Monster Kid. And Muppet.
Including Muffet.
And the
Muffet.
dogs. And the dogs.
And the dogs, yeah.
Where's the Temmie? Where's the Temmie? I don't see the Temmie.
Why the hell is Tammy not here?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's probably somewhere around. Likely.
Tammy's just Temmying it up somewhere.
Yeah.
Tammy's soul was not stolen. Tammy's soul was not stolen.
Both of you two assume that Temmie has a soul.
Who?
Edgy, you didn't help Tam go to college.
That's because I didn't have any money.
Yeah.
College is fucking expensive.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It
You don't get to call say Tam doesn't have a soul.
It absolutely fucking lutely matters. Alright? My priority was getting the key. And here you have it. Asriel Dreamer. The long thought dead kid of Asgore and Toriel. So basically what ended up happening was, and this is something that got told in the like long hallway section. Basically Asriel died when the... Okay, shit, this is gonna take some...
Big drug trip.
Also, one thing I want to point out, because of all these like funky effects going on in the background, this part, for whatever reason, is 8 gigabytes. Where in the past, parts used to be like 400 or 500 megabytes. But, okay, so... we are playing as the 7th human in the Undertale universe. And the first human was one where, you know, Toriel, Asriel, and Asgore had a pretty good life with, but then the human became sick, right? And and wanted to finally see the flowers of their village. And Asriel took the human to the village, but then the human saw that Asriel killed the human. They fatally wounded Asriel. Asriel stumbled back to the monster world, where Asriel died on a bed of flowers. Asgore, a few years later, gave one of the flowers to Alphys for her to use during the science project. thus making Flowey. So Flowey is basically Asriel except in flower form.
Yep. Which you can do, which once you see once you see the my words. Once you see Asgore protect you using flames, you kind of realize that Flowey's related to Asgore.
Yeah.
Because I actually did want to mention that after Asgore's protection, but this is actually a really good spot to do it. Because Flowey attacked him with... Well, actually, no. No. Yeah. No, that was Torio. My bad. Yeah, no. It's like you can actually tell that before Asriel actually shows himself.
Yeah, it's one of those details where you don't... Like, you can really easily miss it, but it's one of those additional details that just... It makes sense.
Asriel, stop saying you want to give us a happy ending.
I wouldn't mind a happy ending right now.
God damn it, Edgy.
D-Bad.
I know I walked into that.
D-Bad, you wouldn't mind a happy ending too, right?
I'm not gonna comment on that.
Oh yeah, so yeah, right now we can need to I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I'm actually supposed to like die, but for some reason I'm playing really well. Yeah, so technically you're not able to die here. If you lose your health, you almost like you can see your soul being spread in two. However, it will patch itself up, and the game will say "but it refused," which is kind of something I'm gonna show off, because I do believe that you are scripted to kind of die. Now I don't know what this what's the context for this, but okay.
I mean, Asriel kind of became a revenant. Or revenant wraith, that type of thing.
Yeah.
So are you supposed to... If you take a hit during that part, does it always leave you with 1 HP?
I think so. Oh yeah, and
then he became Dracula Form 3.
Yeah, and I should mention that during this part you cannot like choose any other action. But this is what I was talking about.
Okay.
You technically are not able to die during this fight. However, I do believe that for every time you die, it becomes a bit more difficult to... I mean, actually, Asriel is saying it right now, so... Yeah.
So technically, while you can't die, you still have basically,
If I'm not mistaken, there are negative consequences for you losing all your health.
Okay. Okay.
But now, what you basically need to do is you need to keep holding out until you get the ability to act with the other characters, because you supposedly need to save them.
So did you just skip straight to this then?
No.
Okay, so after 2 deaths, it automatically just cuts in, or?
Maybe.
Okay.
I am curious on one thing, man. I do feel like I need to look up a video on what happens. I kind of wonder what happens if you quit the game in the middle of this boss fight. Like, does it do the same thing as the Flowey boss fight, where it doesn't matter if you quit, you'll be stuck there until you finish the fight? or does it just bring you back to your checkpoint?
Okay. So since we're listening to to it right now, what is your favorite what is your favorite final boss theme, Edgy?
Of this game?
Yeah.
Hopes and Dreams.
So
This one, yeah.
Alright.
Like, I feel like Your Best Nightmare, while I wouldn't say it's bad, it's not the kind of thing that I would, like, listen to voluntarily. And Megalovania is... I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I'm really sick of Megalovania at this point. Also, note how we're fighting Alphys, but because technically Alphys doesn't have a boss fight, we're essentially fighting Mettaton.
Yeah.
I don't know, I would have appreciated if they combined Alphys and Undyne. Like, I feel like they could do some pretty sweet stuff with each other.
Yeah, true, considering they put Sands and Papyrus into one.
Yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, they also combined Toriel and Asgore.
Yeah. I think the reason why they had Undine and Alphys separate is they're not really high together.
Yeah, I feel like...
While Papyrus and Sands are brothers and Asgore and Toriel are exes.
Yeah, but I also feel like it would make a lot of sense if they combined Papyrus and Undyne.
Yeah.
There they are. The two most overly used characters in fan art of this game.
I mean, I see a lot more Toriel than Asgore.
You clearly don't hang out in the gay circles enough.
Asgore. Oh, I know what you mean. Trust me on that.
Yeah, let's just say that if you're on gay Twitter, you're gonna see a lot of Asgore.
Yeah.
But then it also depends on like what kind of gay Twitter, because the kind where I go to, it's like a lot of Bowser stuff, a lot of Incineroar stuff, a lot of like buff characters, and I guess Asgore falls underneath that. So maybe like furry / scaly gay Twitter. I mean, I guess in that context, the name X makes a lot more sense.
Oh no, we died.
We didn't die, it's a flashback.
We died in the past.
No, that's not us. That's Kevin.
Boy, Kevin looks really goaty from what I expected.
Yep. So anyway, you remember how we fought Toriel, right? How we constantly had to, basically spam the mercy button. Yeah,
you have to do that for
Asriel.
For Dracula Asriel. I was trying to say Dracula Asriel. I'm serious. He literally looks like a Dracula form.
I mean, I can sort of see it.
And
just like with Toriel, Asriel will basically try to avoid you when you get to a certain point.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't say I wouldn't say it's scripted, but no, it's scripted. Asriel, Kevin died a long time ago.
We are Kevin the Third.
Well, if you want to go with that logic, we are Kevin the Seventh.
Okay, fair enough.
Like we are the seventh Kevin. We are the Kevins.
Okay.
Watch me name this episode that.
Wow.
The second round against Dracula in the original Castlevania. That is what this makes me think of.
All right. I mean, I do need to get back into Castlevania one of these days.
I've been playing Dawn of Sorrow. It's actually really good. Really wish Konami would give us that DS collection.
Yeah. No, the Castlevania titles that I'm talking about are the original ones. I've kind of been into classic Castlevania late last year, I want to say, when they announced they were doing a collaboration with Dead Cells.
Yeah, I still need to buy that. I still need to buy that.
Yeah, I saw they had a physical version available on PS5, but then I realized, oh yeah, that's right, I already have the game. And at one point I downloaded the PS5 version. The problem is, for some reason, it wouldn't carry over my PS4 save state or save file, and because it's 2D pixel art kind of thing. What is the benefit of the PS5 version compared to the PS4 version?
Okay, so I have a question. When Azrael was listing off her friends, why does he say Toriel, not Mom?
Yeah.
Because
and he also slipped and said Frisk.
Yeah, no. Aren't Asgore and Toriel his parents?
Yeah, but I feel like I you're asking too many questions.
What, are you gonna kill me now?
If I could. Hi, FBI guy watching this video. That was a joke.
Hi, FBI. Hey, that's my Hot Pocket in the microwave.
Although, come to think of it, wouldn't it, in my case, be the CIA? Because the CIA is for international affairs.
You can fly. You can reach the other side.
God damn it, you.
Blame how it was going. Blame how it was going. Okay.
No, I blame you because you're the one that brought it up.
Azrael Dreamer died for our sins.
Well, not yet.
Technically, I am right, though. Technically, I am right. He died for our sins.
I mean, yeah.
Even
Azrael's
if it's not
a lot more
sins, though. It's not Frisk's sins, it's Kevin's sins. But still.
Yeah, see, that's what
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, Azrael's death, a lot more sadder than Optimus Prime at the start of the first Transformers movie.
Also, just
what happens if you... Go ahead.
If you don't do this, one, you will go to hell, and two, Frisk will basically just walk out.
Okay.
This is technically an optional thing, but because it really is the best thing to do. Like, if you don't do this, you're going to hell.
You're a monster. Yeah, you're a monster.
Yeah.
I mean, Hedgie, you also didn't help Tem go to Coolidge. So...
There's a difference between being a monster and not having enough money. I mean, look, I don't pay for your college. Does that make me a horrible person?
Yes. But then Yu doesn't go to college, so.
And just to be clear, the reason why I'm not paying for anyone's college is because I've already been too busy over the past couple of months paying for my younger brother to have a fucking computer.
And so everyone watches us die.
Wow.
Okay, so I have a bit of a interesting question. How would you guys feel if the ending was that the barrier got broken, but you and Asriel died?
Oh, I would have been sad.
Honestly, yeah, it would be sad, but honestly, I kind of
Like
Okay,
I feel like it would
I do.
make more sense for an ending.
Okay. So this leads me to ask this question: is Frisk a reincarnation of Kevin?
No.
Well, okay, the first team.
No. Frisk
kind
and
of feel-
Kevin are two entirely different beings.
I kind of feel they should have had Frisk be a reincarnation of the first human.
Yeah.
Because it makes basically saving Asriel feel much more personal. And honestly, if they went with that route, then yeah, I would be totally be fine with if Frisk had died to break the barrier.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I don't
It's a
know.
pretty smile.
A part of me just finds it. Like, I guess it depends on the writer, but I don't know. Like, I've considering how this game already makes like a major point of like living and death. I don't know. I feel like it will make sense for if you want the ending where you save all the monsters. It requires a sacrifice. I kind of feel like that would be more of a ending. I also don't know if Frisk appears during Deltarune, but I still haven't played it.
I think Frisk does.
All right.
A celebration for being losers. Wonderful Papyrus.
I mean, he sure is away with. Oh no! No! Why? No! God damn it! Who explain? Why? Why would you do that? I forgot about this. Oh no.
God.
Oh no.
Oh, did they really?
Also, if it's just those two robots kissing, you could do a lot worse. Like again, gay Twitter would like to know your location.
Oh God. I think the only one who hasn't tried.
Sans and Alphys, depending on your perspective.
Depending on your route, yeah. Depending on route, they don't try to kill you.
Yeah. Also, a part of me kind of wonders, like, what's the point of this? Are you ready to leave? Like, what else is there to do?
So you cannot leave this area. Through the other way. You can't go back to like Tem Village. You can't go back to Hotland. You can't go back anywhere.
Well, before that, do you want to leave section? You can technically go back anywhere except the tutorial section. However,
Okay, but there's no
the-
real reason to do that. Like
Well,
NPC dialogue does not change.
I do believe there is NPC dialogue. However, I haven't looked for it.
Okay.
Like I feel like if I'm going to show off every piece of dialogue, even if it changes, it would have been a lot of stuff to put in an episode, and it would make a 40-minute episode. It could maybe turn it into a 60-minute episode. Like you know that there is a lot of like NPC dialogue.
True. The best man. Oh God.
And then Sans goes back to the to the ruins, or to the underground.
And then Ndine follows him.
Now I kind of feel like it's a bit incompetent for them to just run out without Frisk. Like, didn't they just ask Frisk to be the ambassador?
Yeah.
And then to just leave without their shield, like their human shield, not human shield as in human shield, but human shield because it's their shield, because
Yeah.
it's human. Just want to make that clear. Oh yeah, this choice right here. It will matter. It will change the cutscene you get at the ending of the credits.
Do you show us both versions?
No.
Wow.
If you choose to go back home, all you really get is a picture with all the monsters on it. If you choose to stay with,
Seen it.
then look it up. And as I've already mentioned before, if you do pacifist after doing genocide, that also changes the ending,
Oh.
which I don't like. Because in the one where they show you, in the ending where they show you a picture, it has their faces crossed off, and in the cutscene where Undyne, if only. And in the ending where Toriel gives you a pie while you're sleeping, that cutscene ends with your character going all like murder-eyed.
Yeah.
I also like how
it says Papyrus by Toby and Temmie.
No, I was what I want to say is I like how they basically had Papyrus driving his race car bed as a car.
So basically, bringing back that Simpsons joke I made when we first saw it.
Yeah, pretty much. Also, that reminds me. I already mentioned this during a friend stream, but I do want to update you guys on it. I finished watching The Simpsons, and yeah, I finished it.
The dogs got out of the underground.
Everybody got out of the underground.
More importantly, the dogs.
Well, yeah, but those are just dogs, right?
Poor Alphonse. Oh, that's just cute.
I
love
can't believe Alfie's fucking died.
What the hell was Ndine doing during her lap? Was she breaking the ground?
Yeah. Undyne doesn't realize how strong
Damn
she
it.
is.
Oh, here we go. Here's Demi. Here's Demi.
Damn it!
Demi.
Damn, we should have gone to Cool Edge.
Nah, it would have been a waste of money.
Damn it!
Says you.
Hey, look, as somebody who went to college, I can tell you that college is a fucking scam. Just kidding. Stay in school, kids. And like, make sure you go to the right school.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's Muffet. I do like how Muffet managed to start a new bakery. Like, I like how all these like characters have a happy ending.
Mm-hmm.
Or
use your imagination.
Well, I like how they all got a happy ending.
Mm-hmm. Night, take a well-deserved nap.
Now we're just going to these guys.
Living with their families.
Also, why is Asgore making a papyrus hedge? Or bush?
Yeah,
or,
it's like...
What's the reason for that?
Mm-hmm.
Also, does Asgore and Toriel being so close to each other, does that mean that they're back together?
Honestly, do they... Okay, are you supposed to assume that it was because of Asriel's stream that death that they separated?
No, the reason why Toriel and Asgore separated was because Asgore became obsessed with killing the humans and collecting their souls, and not finding a peaceful solution. Because keep in mind, Asgore still allowed 6 other humans to die.
6 other humans. Okay, sure. That does make sense. Okay, I just wanted to double check.
Yeah.
Edgy, you have infinite HP. You don't need to dodge the names.
Technically, I do if I want to seek out a certain chamber. Also, I gotta give credit. At least they found a better way to do the Kickstarter names. Like, I'm glad they didn't do the Mighty Number 9 thing.
Yeah.
I forgot that this was kickstarted.
Oh yeah, like, it's one of the more famous Kickstarters. And I greatly respect it because, it was a Kickstarter that didn't suck. Or it didn't pull the wool underneath many Kickstarters' eyes.
True.
I mean, this game, people got what they wanted. People got a great game out of it. It's something that's way better than people wanted out of Mighty Number 9 or like what are some other infamous Kickstarters? Shenmue 3, couldn't forget about that.
Harvest, no, not Stardew Valley.
No, Stardew Valley is fucking great.
Yeah, everyone loves Stardew Valley.
Oh, so, okay.
He said infamous one. Be bad. Not
I thought you were.
famous
I thought it
ones.
was. I misheard the question. Sorry. I
just realized what.
Okay.
I just realized. Oh, hey, Sean Shiplock.
That's someone you know?
Yeah, that he's Rivali.
Huh.
Yeah, that's Rivali in Breath of the Wild.
Well, I don't
He's
know.
also Mishima in Persona 5.
I don't know many other Rivalis.
Yeah. I didn't take time to look at the rest of the names.
Also, quite coincidental that that's the one I managed to touch.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's the only name I reckon. That's the only name I recognize. What time are we at? Because I actually had to go back. What time are we at?
Just tap like 3 times.
I'm at I'm at 39:12 right now.
Yeah, that's.
Okay.
39:40.
Okay.
But at this point, we're at the
There's
end.
really nothing. Okay.
Yeah, you do have to manually shut down the game.
Okay.
However, there is one thing that I am going to show off. What if you restart the game? Flowey for some reason.
You get the Steam thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I really wish I should probably just disable the overlay when I'm recording stuff. Yeah, so this is the part where Flowey goes like, "You're God" or something. Now I should mention that if you restart the game after doing a pacifist route, it is a true restart. So unlike, doing genocide or restarting the game when you were mid playthrough, characters will not remember anything.
Okay.
And yeah, he basically tries to like scare you off or something. But nah. Again, I don't like most of the Flowey segments. I don't know. I just not really big fan of it.
I think it's better to say you don't like Flowery.
That as well.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's the point you're trying to make.
And again, the moment you go all like yeah, you have to like, I'm sorry, but I'm going to play it. If I like a game, I'm going to play it more than once. Like, what's up with this whole bullshit? No, please don't reset our like. I'm sorry. I know that these are characters that like have their like were really well made, but look, I don't care how you word it, how you phrase it.
You feel that Toby should not have done this.
It's still a game.
Yeah, you feel that Toby should not have had that occur.
Yeah.
I understand that.
So, now that you saw the entirety of Undertale, does your opinion regarding the game, did it change?
No. I still think Undertale is overrated, but I'm not going to say that overrated games mean it's a bad game. Like, I'll be straight honest. I enjoy Final Fantasy VII, and I think it's overrated.
So do I, and I never played it.
Yeah, no. But no, it's like, honestly, it's going to give me a little bit of time to actually want to do an Undertale playthrough of my own. Mostly because I literally just saw it, so I'm probably
Undertale that as well.
But I do actually still want to get my hands on Deltarune. I actually do want to get my hands on that.
I mean, hey, the first.
So maybe I might do that for us.
I mean, hey,
since you did Undertale.
The first 2 episodes are free. The other episodes will be.
Hey, really? Soon. I thought you had to pay for them.
No, the first 2 are free. Like episode 1 and 2 are. I should mention they're the only ones that are available right now, but they are free.
Yeah. All right.
Problem is, I don't know when all the other episodes will be.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
We'll
like I said, hey, if you're fine with it, I might take Deltarune myself.
Maybe, but something
give you a little break from Toby Fox.
Yeah, but something tells me that once we're done with our next playthrough, there is one title that has been on my horizon, and I'm going to make a beeline for it.